Hey Scorpio. So I did this earlier and the video broke. So not sure what that was about, but it's all right. I'm not giving up on you. I've already pre-shuffled the cards, but I'll shuffle a little more. So this is you are my first video. Scorpio. Two of my best friends are Scorpio. If this reading doesn't resonate with you, check your moon and rising. It won't resonate with everyone. These are general readings. They're not even love readings. So if you're not sure what your moon or rising is, there are plenty of websites. There are plenty of ways to find out what they are. Just know the exact time, date, and details. Also, if you're watching this and it is way past October of 2018, don't sweat. If you're meant to watch this regardless of what time it is. If you're a cross watcher, welcome. The roles can be reversed. Just know that. But yeah, thank you Scorpios for your energy, and let's get started. So the way I have this laid out for general readings is what energy you're in, the obstacles that lie ahead of you, and sort of like your promises. I don't like to say future just because I don't think any of us can truly predict the future, but I like to say the promises ahead. Okay. I see. So we have the Three of Pentacles is your energy that you're in right now. And then we have the Ten of Coins reversed. As you can hear my Hecka, my baby, my kitty. She's a very vocal one. She's just always, I don't know if she's singing or whining sometimes. But okay. So Scorpios. Right now, I know what it's like to not want to face certain things. I get it. That's a good one. I know what it feels like to kind of, it's like you're learning something new, but you're kind of like, I don't know if I really am ready to learn this yet. I don't know if I can handle this yet. I don't know if I'm ready for it. You're kind of staying in your head about it. And as you can see, the bird has a blindfold around its eyes. Kind of like, I don't want to see this. I'm not ready for this. My mind, I can't face this right now. That's the energy I'm getting. And then the Three of Pentacles, you know, just what I'm getting right now, based on what I'm feeling in these cards, is that you're up in your head about something new coming in. And it could be that your obstacles right now, it could be that you're feeling this weight, this responsibility, this burden, and especially in your physical world. And however, we have the Five of Cups. Some heavy energy at first, but you are Scorpios. We get real about shit quick. You know, regret and pain and suffering. I'm getting, there's some remorse, but I also see it in an energy of why me. That's what I'm getting right now as well. Almost like it's there's too much right now. Your overall energy is the Four of Wands, which is a beautiful energy, a celebration, renewal, fulfillment. You know, I get it. I do. Sometimes if we feel that we know that sometimes we fool ourselves and we think we have literally learned everything we could learn in, you know, this certain situation in these certain times. But sometimes it's just not the case. You know? We still have a lot to learn. And I don't think it's something that we consciously do, but it's rather, we're not ready, so we're just going to put on the blindfold and we're going to get comfortable here, sort of thing. Sometimes the burden's too much, and instead of, you know, seeing this full cup in front of us, we only notice the ones that have fallen. When in reality, sometimes it's not, another saying that's coming to my mind is, sometimes it's not about what you're adding to your life, it's about what's subtracting. And with the Ten of Pentacles, some process that feels almost too heavy, too much responsibilities, and the process isn't able to finish. So what came out also is the Queen of Swords and the Four of Cups. As Scorpio is water, sometimes we can let our emotions get the best of us. I'm a Cancer sun, so, and a Scorpio and Pluto, so I can kind of get it. But sometimes when we trust our intuition, we kind of think logically, almost third party. It sounds crazy to kind of have that objective perspective about what's going on in our lives. Whether we feel we have too much burden on us, we can't go forward, maybe if we just ignore it, it won't hurt as much. I feel like when we take that approach, it works for us sometimes, if not a lot of times. And we kind of stop being comfortably stuck. You know? We kind of stop being dissatisfied. And you know, where I set up, this looks really comfortable. You know, everyone's asleep, everyone's relaxed, but I feel like that's not what's going to serve you right now. I feel being level-minded is definitely going to be instead of staying in the Two of Swords where you're just kind of like you're like, oh, I'm thinking about it, I'm just kind of like meditating on it, you know, it's one of those things. You're going to come into a place where you're like, you know what, I know what I want, I've got my mind aligned, and I'm going for it. Because you have the Queen of Pentacles, so this could be a Virgo or Taurus or Capricorn, Earth sign. It could be about this person, but this is the promise side of things. No one's being left out in the cold anymore. No one's feeling like they're left out, or that, you know, they don't have good things coming to them. No one feels like they're lacking anymore. You're in abundance, and in terms of a very homey, warm environment. So what I'm getting from this is that what is it? What is this Two of Swords, Spirit? What are these Two of Swords? Okay. So on the Two of Swords, what you're debating about. So is it that you're afraid to go on some kind of creative endeavor that will bring you fulfillment? Because your overall energy is the Four of Wands. That's celebrating shit. That's some good shit. I'll tell you that. That is fulfillment, love. It could be marriage. It's just unifying. It's when things just kind of come together and you're like, you know? And the Page of Wands, it's moving forward. It's this energy of creativity. It's about creating the life you want. And I think that some of us feel like we're so overburdened and we have so much going on already, and we get in our heads and we get in our emotions and we forget that we do have a choice. Despite the reality that we're living right now, we have the ability to create that reality. So whatever you're trying to manifest, this could be in business. You could be wanting to start a business. Or maybe you just want to move on to something more fulfilling in life. Something where you can use your creativity to the benefit of you. By the way, if I say queen, that could be man or woman. We both have the divine feminine and the divine masculine. And I see, it could be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. We have Earth. That could be your partner. That's kind of like supporting you and keeping you in a space of, hey, you got this. Or maybe this is you're trying to take on this energy. But what I'm seeing is you're trying to manifest the life you want. And who isn't right now, to be honest? Who isn't trying to do that right now? But sometimes we have to do some serious purging and recognizing that the burdens that we placed on ourselves really are just the stories we tell ourselves. And we get in our heads and we lie to ourselves. Instead of going forward, recognizing that we can have this and we don't have to stay like this. There's a choice that has to be made. But you got that Four of Wands, guys. And you have some really serious promises right now. And as much as I'd like to say that I am brave enough to, when the universe is pushing me in a different direction, that I know exactly what to do when I do it, I can't tell you that. So I understand what it's like to kind of be in a rock and a hard place, but you're never truly stuck. You know what I mean? You're never truly lacking. Yep. Going for your dreams. Knight of Cups. An offer. I mean, just look at this person. It's just beautiful. They're out on a boat under the stars, ready to make it happen and be emotionally fulfilled in that. This could be an offer that's made to you. This could be the offer. This is an offer maybe even to another person. Either way, this is about just, what I'm seeing is movement forward. I feel like where you're at right now, whether it be a job, a relationship, whatever, it's not, what's the word I'm looking for? It's wearing you, that wanted to come out. It's wearing you out. I'll just let that one fall out. It tried to flip twice. Yeah, it's wearing you out. When I see this card, the Knight of Swords, I see, it's not a bad thing to be focused and moving forward and creating things, but I feel like you're always in this energy of fighting for something. You're always feeling like you got to fight for it, that you got to be this raging warrior. You know what I mean? This person that, and this just isn't you. And that's not you. Here, I have this Knight of Swords, and that someone needed to hear that. Maybe you feel like you've had to just fight to your last man, to your last bit of yourself, and you're just like, man, I'm just kind of done. Like this isn't what I want. This isn't who I'm meant to be at the end of all things, I guess. That's what I'm getting. Ooh, that was too many. We'll pull from the middle of the deck if it doesn't do it again. Whoop, I guess we didn't have to. Yeah, this in your first one that I attempted. You know, it's time to come out with who you truly are. We have the Hermit in reverse. So I take this as it's time to reveal who you truly are and stop trying to fit into the shoes of a person that you're not. You know? So you've spent some time, and it's proven, especially with the Two of Swords, that you have reflected on this. It's just about taking action now. It is time to come out and be who you're supposed to be. You have the Three of Cups, and then you have the Ace of Cups. So this all has, here you are, water, emotion, and the fulfillment of what's to come. So you have the Three of Cups. That's about community. It's about, it could be a third party situation. Maybe you're making a choice on that, but I don't feel like that's the case. I feel like maybe you're needing to make new friends or hold the ones that are true close to you. But you have this Ace of Cups, and it's all about emotional fulfillment. It's all about that good feel life. You know, I can be who I want to be. I can live the way I want to live. I don't have to hide anymore. And it brings me abundance. It attracts abundance into my life, which is awesome. So, I mean, yeah, it's hard. It can be hard sometimes. Like, you can do this. Like, you guys are the most dedicated and, sorry, my cat was trying to eat my plant. Dedicated and persistent. Hecka, calm down. Dedicated and persistent sign I've ever seen. When you really put your mind to something, you can do it. And that includes finding emotional fulfillment. And I know what it's like having to tell yourself the hard stuff. Having to face the fact that you maybe stayed in a place too long or have pretended for too long. Now this is the Work Your Light Oracle deck. I love Rebecca Campbell. I love her books. And I'm so excited. You can tell this is new. You can tell these cards are new because they're just sliding and slipping everywhere. But this is where we're going to get your advice from, the Divine. Yes. Yes, fam. So we have Sisterhood of the Rose, which I kind of feel weird about this card because I don't know if you guys are familiar with video games, but there was this game called Rule of Rose, and it was all these little girls, and it was just really messed up. But this isn't what this means. Beauty and devotion, priestess, mystic, teacher. So maybe this is the way you want to go. Maybe some of you, this is the realm in which you want to pursue. You can't really see it that well. They're pastel colors, so it's kind of like in the sunlight. But very beautiful card. Maybe you want to be a teacher. Maybe you want to go towards, metaphysical things. Maybe you want to be a life coach. Maybe there's something, and your guides are telling you, yeah, you can do that. You can create this life. You can create this reality. Your guidance is divinely guided. So you are on the right path. So anything that you have been feeling like, hey, am I getting it right? This is going slow, or, you are on track. Because you have this other card and it says you are already doing it. Stop overthinking. Keep facing your true north. So, yeah, I feel like there's a relationship, a job, something that hasn't been feeling right to you. You want to go for something different. Something I feel more in the spiritual aspect that will fulfill yourself as well as serve others. And you're already on your way there. Trust the process. Try not to get too caught up in your emotions or in your head. Those become blockages eventually. And, I feel like this is something that you guys have known this whole time. And I'm really happy for you guys, because you guys got a lot of wonderful things going for you. And you guys can do it. So anyway, my loves, that's it. That's what I have for you today. A couple announcements. I will be having readings, in just very basic readings. going on. I'll have very, just like few card readings. I'm working on spreads for certain things, and I'm getting more familiar with what it's like to work in front of a camera. My website is launched. I do have items in the shop, as well as, my schedule is pretty free right now, so I can read your cards and everything like that. But I'm really grateful to be here, and I'm really grateful for you guys for taking the time to watch my videos. I appreciate you. Love your energy. You guys are awesome, and don't worry about it. You are on your way, and things are going to fall into place as long as you keep going. Whatever you do, don't stop going. But yeah, love you guys, and I will see you next time.